Boom, there we go. Woo, it's all working. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, 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 yay. Welcome, folks. Tues Feb, and are we in for a treat tonight? Yes, we are. We're going to take the over-under, how many times I get disciplined by Corey, because I'm sure I did something wrong, because I cut templates in Flock, and I'm sure there's dots or something over there. So you know you want to stick around for that. As we get going tonight, what are we going to do? Well, there's a couple things. First up, I need to know in the comments if you use the wizard or if you don't use the wizard. I need to know which software program you use. So you can say wizard if you use that. If you don't use the wizard, whatever you have with that. Regular, that's Corel, Adobe, Scan and Cut, Cricut, Cameo, because I got questions on tonight's stuff we're going to do, because I'm going to break out the wizard. I'm going to show you some quick, easy little things with it. I'm going to show you why you should sign up for the Hall of Fame, because we have ended the free Hall of Fame. We're past, today's the 10th. Today's day 3, or we're 30 days in it. Now everything will be members only. So we're going to make sure that you check in on it. I figured it out.
What was it?
Figured out. Neon purple. Neon purple is what it is. Discussing colors, and we've grabbed so much I wasn't sure what we grabbed in here. So I'm going to check in with you guys. We'll give you a State of the Union, how things are, what's coming up, what's going on after we check in, and then we'll get into make some stuff tonight. So Russeline, hello to you. Rich, hello to you. Eric, and don't get Eric started on the NFL. Eric, did you see? That's why I posted that. If we want to start a fight on the internet, let's go. That's what we got to do. It was great there. Anyone know of a good long sleeve polo shirt provider? I think Sanmar has a few of them to choose from. Jocelyn, good afternoon, good evening to you. Hello, everyone. Cheryl, hello to you. Welcome in, Pilar and Pasha. Good evening to you. And let's see, Tim, thanks for checking in. Crystal's checking in too. Princess Crystal for her official title. Let's see. Debbie's checking in. Sharon's checking in. Let's see. Where else do we there? What's up, Chuck? Good evening to you. And what do we have here, Deanna? Good evening to you. Let's see. Terry, hello. Barb, hello. Nora, hello. Carol, hello. And as we keep going down here, Cindy, hello. I have a bucket of wings and an energy drink to watch this. Let's do this. I've been looking forward to Oh, Cindy, I love it. Cindy, we don't have an update on the building. We'll talk about that in our updates and stuff, but we are going to show off some stuff, and I'm hoping to get excited with it there. All right, Wizard 26, Wizard. All right, this might be pretty simple then. Wizard, Wiz 5, Wiz 5 Pro, 5 Cricut. All right, we got something in here. That's what I needed. That's what I need. Shortcut Select Studio. Great. This is what I want to hear, because I need to ask you guys how this stuff works. On your end, and how many clicks and things like that with it. Barb mainly uses Wizard and Silhouette Business and Silhouette. Soulful Crafts, hello to you. Wizard 5 and 6 for short term. Adobe Illustrator. Wizard is Silhouette 26, Silhouette Studio and Photoshop. Wiz with Skin and Cut. Yeah, Skin and Cut. Romeo, look at that. Kendall, hello Kendall. All right. And I just believe people should pay their taxes. Hey, pay the taxes, man. It's just the way California does it, man. It's just wild. Let's see. And Chuck, have Wiz 5. Don't use it. Well, let's change that. I had to contact Google to see how to change from 39 to 29. I canceled my temporary to see if it can fix it. Once you cancel 29, that's it. Don't cancel it. If you cancel, you're out. We'll talk about that, because somebody had questions on memberships on that. Hello all, Randy. Use Silhouette. Great. So you guys that are using everything besides Wizard, that you're going to help me so much tonight. So I need your guys' help with things. We'll need help with things. Let's see. Silhouette Edition, Business Edition. Hello all. SCAL 6, Wizard. Yeah. All right. So perfect. You guys that are not using Wizard, I'm going to have questions. Hopefully you can give me answers on those for it. We're going to try and speed through this, because, man, we've had a busy day and we still have a lot to do. So I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. But, I like to jibber jabber. Jibber jabber. Let me know how we do and what we got on that. Okay. With that, what do we have coming up? 2 weeks from now. Mark your calendars. it'll go. We'll have the link for it going live tomorrow, I believe. But 2 weeks from today, on the 24th, we're doing ball drops. And so, what are some stuff that we'll give away? Well, we'll give away Cameo. That's a given. We're gonna probably put together some mystery bundles to give those away. You'll have the extra stuff on it. There'll be discounts on it. There's a possibility new stones will be released that night. New designs will be released. We're going to give some stuff away. We're going to have a ball of a time. So make sure to set your reminders for the 24th. We'll do that next week. Next week, I think we might do some Bling Anything decals. I think that's the plan for next week. Bling Anything decals followed up by a ball drop episode. So those are the next 2 weeks of shows for it. If we have stone samples that are coming in, and they're arriving all this week. For those that don't know, Chinese New Year's going on, so we have orders placed. If everything went out beforehand, we'll have it beforehand. But they sent us some samples of some new colors, and a lot on the flatback side of it. And Corey is going to be stoning some stuff. So if that's your jam, as it should be, look for her videos, because she's going to see what you guys think of a couple of these colors and if we should bring them in or not. And that's a great thing about samples is like, let's bring it in and see. We are going to have a few new colors come in probably over the next 2 weeks that I know of, because it was things that we ordered, but we weren't sure if we ordered. You know how that goes, where it's like, did we order this? Because it was a mad rush to get things before on shutdown. So there will be new stone colors coming, and so that's exciting for that. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have, I don't think we're out of stock of anything on stones, but I know some things are close. So look for restocks on that, and we'll let you know when things are going on with that. Next up, YouTube update. Everything should be back to normal now. Videos are back up. We are in the we're still in the process of cataloging everything, downloading it, so that way we never have to worry about it again. Kind of to take a break of the way we were doing it, because the one person who decided that they needed to file a chargeback, thanks to a couple of you, that got together, you know who you are, with your emails and stuff, and thought it was the great idea to do it. So they filed a chargeback. Awesome. It's $100. Okay. I understand $100 is a lot of money to a lot of people. But when we said, hey, here's how it's going to go, here's everything with it, everybody was understanding. Now everything's back and it's no problem. Guess what? They're still filing a chargeback. So they're still trying to steal from us, because right now everything is in their account. Everything is working fine for them. And they escalated it because they want their money back, because, they said we can't download the links. Well, you can. If you're on YouTube Premium, you can go ahead and sign up for a free trial and you can download links. There's other third-party softwares that I'm not saying to check out, but you can use those as well. So, we had to stop what we were doing because we made sure to take care of all their videos and send them to them in a nice little bundle for it. And now I'm to the point where, they now have links to everything. They are requesting a refund. And the biggest pain of it all is once, PayPal sides with them, which they will. So I don't really care for PayPal. They will have access to those links. So not only will they get their money back, they'll also have the links to those. So they're stealing. They're thieves, thieving MFers. And if they win, I told them, listen, you might as well get everything you can, because you're going to be blocked, kicked out of group, everything from there, because total wrong way to do it. Especially when you said you bought stuff a year ago that you haven't watched yet. So you bought trainings a year ago, almost 2 years ago, and you haven't watched those. You were really going to be on top of watching these. So it pissed me off. And I'm going to be, always be transparent as I can with you guys on matters that pertain to customer service. And I think we have some of the best customer service in the industry. Between myself, Pilar, Crystal, Corey, April, G, I think there's a lot of information that's to be had there. What sucks is when some people try to take advantage of that. Now, listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but they're all real people. They have real lives outside of work. Don't go bothering them in their personal DMs. There has been multiple instances over the last week where instead of going through the proper channels of info@therhinestoneworld.com or DMing the Rhinestone World through any of the platforms that were on there, they think they can circumvent that and just go slide right on that DM. Hey, can I get a little help with this? Hey, how do I do this? Hey, what do I do with that? Come on. Think about this. For those that have other jobs, other, secondary jobs, whatever job it is besides doing this. If your customers, at your job, they're asking you questions, cool, no problem. But then when you were gone, they just go ahead and send you questions, they DM'd you and be like, hey, so you're Eric, auto parts store, right? What if one of the customers DM'd you and say, hey, I need this part. What do I need to do with it? You're like, what the hell? Like, I'm off the clock, man. Like, so just remember that. Take it through the proper channels, email it in, or go through any of the social medias and DM them, because that's frustrating. That's frustrating. And me, I might open up my DMs now once every 4 or 5 days, because so much of it is people looking to circumvent the info in the customer service, or embroidery trying to, for digitizing, or other manufacturers trying to send this product, or just I'm not on nearly as much as I am. So just be mindful of that. Go ahead and do it in there. And sometimes we just slip and like, hey, and do it. Or the best are when I see them like, oh, sorry, I thought this was the other account. Email me back on it. So just that. Just remember, personal business, personal business, personal business. I'm going to keep checking in here so that way I have it with it. Let's see. Hi, Jerry from Rustling, and Gretchen, GWWK is Gretchen. Good to know with that. Let's see. Stone Cut Pro. Good. You guys are going to be able to have me. You'll be able to help me. Oh, yeah. Because Apple. So you have to cancel and go through the computer. Yes, Apple does add on that additional charge. That's an Apple charge. So you cancel and then sign up through a desktop. Apple will do that, all the stuff. And Crystal's posting links. Giveaway link, because we do a giveaway. What we're going to give away tonight. Mini pack of choice. We'll give away a couple of those because we're able to get back to the 5+ year members giveaways. So that's a plus. And we're going to give away the template that we're using tonight. So there's that. So make sure you get entered to give away there. And if you make a purchase tonight, you can use the code right there. Use the code TWT25. And you're going to save 25% off rhinestones, rhinestuds, flatbacks, and HTV. HTV may not say it right here, but HTV, it'll work on HTV. So use that, do it, and you'll get double entries for stuff. So, hey, that's pretty cool right there. Yeah. He even said that he was going to cancel the chargeback. Yep. Amazing, right? Amazing. Ooh, I can't read. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I need a refresher too, because it's been a minute. So I'm not even going to touch it until then. Why? That's Corey's job. So I need a refresher with it. And what better time to do it than live, right? We'll show you the stuff that goes on with it. And that's what we got for it. Yeah. Hey, and like I said, I don't want to make them feel bad or anything, but we did our best. We came through, we did everything we needed to say to do. And then some people just felt that they wanted to go their way. I didn't think it was right either. And that's why we gave everything we could. And there it is with it. I looked in to see what kind of business he had and found another nasty review like that. So it seems pretty good with it, right? Kevin. Oh. Okay. Hot fix era. I thought it was a hot fix mess. I do not care for hot fix era at all. It pained me to do it, and I came from the wizard side of things, and I had to use it for our Spangle machine. Now, with that, the only thing I ended up buying the PLT converter or importer. It was an extra add-on that you had to buy for the software, so I could just import all of everything that I was doing in Corel. So the only thing that I used Hotfix Era for was to send files to the machine. It's like the CAMS machines run off GemMaster. The only thing we use them for is just to send the files to the machine. We do everything else inside of Corel. Hotfix Era, I couldn't get it. Just it pained me to use it. So it was definitely an eye-opening experience, because I'm like, why is this so hard to do? I don't understand. And it frustrated me. Wrestling, you're fine. You're telling you, if you did, I'm sure it was in fun or wherever, but you're not the only one. All right, just you are not the only one. And some of them are kind of like downright rude. Like when here's my thing. Like you send stuff during the day, like here, business hours, sure, whatever. Like some of these are coming like in the middle of the night, demanding like, "Hey, I need help with this now." Hello, hello. Why won't you answer me? Because it's 2 in the effing morning. Why? Like on the personal ones, that's where it is with it. Your personal accounts are just that, personal, business related. Yep, right there. That's what we have there. I watched all the training views about over a year ago. I have not any complaints. That's what I'm saying, Eric. Like we did everything we can. So we're going through and we're downloading it all. So we have it in multiple locations. So we never have to go through it again. Oh, great. Corey's on here. Oh, I always want something. Yeah. And he said, right. And as I said, I could give everybody $100 bill that walked through the door and said, we didn't bitch. I didn't give them 2. And that's just how it goes. Let's see. Right. Let's see. And yeah, having someone come up to me outside of work complaining about a defective product. Right. There. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was a hot fix mess for me. And I think it's because I have used the Wizard and Corel for so long, because we've been using Corel since 20 years now. Since 06, we've been using Corel. And, the Wizard, we picked that up in 18. So, 9 years on that. Is that right? 8 years. 8 years that we've been using that. Hot fix just really, really drained me. Yeah, I've used it for Spangles, such a pain. And that's why that was the same thing. And so we still use the Wizard. We got that, I think it was like a PLT converter and do that. And it was pricey, to go in there and, oh, your software is pricey too. Listen, it was like, I think when I bought it, it was like $1,500 for it, and it didn't do everything that it needed to do. And I had to pay for upgrades for it. And there was other service fees that came along with it. It was not cheap by any means on it. And for what it did, I was not impressed. But the joys and pains of a Spangle machine. And I'm not telling people that that Spangles may be offered by TRW in 2026, because they might not be, but they might be. We've got requests for that, and it all comes down to that building. The building is going to be what kind of sets things up for the future of things are going. So let's talk about that. We're still going back and forth. I don't anticipate anything really happening for a couple months. Once it does happen, we can agree to terms on stuff. Then the first part will be setting everything up for, of course, setting it up. We got to set up a retail store. From there, we are more than likely bringing back in stock all the adhesive vinyl that we can. And so we'll have the room for it to be able to do things with that. So that will be, I know people have been asking about that. So that'll be there. The customs will reopen. So that way we can have custom rhinestone transfers in stock rhinestone transfer, because let's be honest, they had 3 people in that department before. And so now, it's just 2 of us. There's just not enough hours in the day, because I didn't know if you know this or not. We still have 2 other businesses that we've been trying to sunset out of, and we only work with existing clients. We haven't done anything for new clients, but everybody keeps coming back. And yeah, like looking at it, we've got, as of today now, 12 stores that need to open up in the next 2 weeks. So we're still rocking and rolling on that, which is a great thing to do, because it helps support everything, because everything from TRW we make goes right back into it, because like every day is another $5,000 problem, it seems like. Welcome to buying a business. One day it'll all be over there with it. Let's see. Are Spangles similar to rhinestuds? No. Spangles are going to be holographic dots. So if you've got holographic HTV, Debbie, take your holographic HTV, take a rhinestone design, cut it. That's Spangles. That in a nutshell is what it is. And the Spangle machine is, think of an embroidery machine where you have your different heads of embroidery, but instead of doing that, they're punches. And your foil, or your HTV is an adhesive back foil. It's on reels. It goes through that and it punches out dots, and it makes the design. So rhinestones carry over really well to it. And they go on millimeters, 3 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 6 millimeter. They have the different sizes on that. So everything does convert pretty close to it, but they're super light. They're really cool. And I enjoy doing it. It's just one machine was not fast enough for what we needed to produce. And having the retail store where we didn't have a dedicated employee to do it, because if any of those have an embroidery machine, and you know when something screws up, you can hear the sound of it. Laser machine, laser cutter, vinyl cutter, any of that, you know when your machine screws up because you can hear it make that noise. Yeah, it always would seem to fail when I had a customer in there and couldn't do anything, and it was just like, ugh. But loved the way they look. So that could be a possibility, but getting rhinestones back in order, having the store open, doing all that will come first, and then the rest will come along with it. Hotfix era sounds like me and cricket. Oh, Eric, it was dreadful. Linda, thanks for checking in. Let's see. Kevin, you're very welcome. If only had a choice of Hotfix era, it's a little bit business edition, I would 100%. 1,000%. That's what I would choose over it. I use the info at their address. It's the fastest way to get help or ask questions. Yep, and you're most always respond within 24 hours business. With it by the next day. There are some times when new updates happen and things like that where it might take a little longer. But and then remember, there is only 18 days left in February. Right, as of March 1st, we will no longer offer support on Wizard 5 and older. What does that mean? The new Corel is coming out. We cannot guarantee that Wizard 5 will work with the new Corel when it comes out next month. There's bugs that happen. There's fixes that need to happen. If it 100% will work with what your current is if you're not on the subscription base. If you're on the subscription base, there's a good chance that it is not going to work on when Corel releases the new one with it. And that's just because over the years, there's been so many updates, so much things that need to happen behind the scenes to make that stuff valid, that it's been a nightmare. It's cost $250,000 in labor expenses to do something that hasn't brought in anywhere near that revenue. So it has been a losing thing, that's why the Wizard went to subscription. We had two options. Wizard goes away completely, and I get to use that money for other things, or we went to subscription so that way it could support itself. Is it supporting itself now? No. It's not there yet, but is it putting a bigger dent than what it was 3 months ago? Absolutely. So it's moving in the right direction with it. So what we will help do is transfer licenses so we can do that for it. But is any technical problems, anything like that? We got people still using Tues that are like, hey, I need help doing this. Nobody that's working for in this company has used Tues and has any clue on some of the stuff in there. So that's why that ends here. $39.99 this month, and then we go to $49.99 next month. So last chance, $39.99 goes to $49.99 next month. Get on board for all of that. You have to pay for all the stuff. You need the stuff other than the basics. I love Spangles, but not the machine and the software. I was right there too. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. We made some killer stuff with it and had an amazing time with it. And that's why, we got asked, hey, if you guys are going to do retail stuff again and you're going to offer the transfers and that, have you thought about Spangles? And we're like, F off. But there is another machine. There's a couple other machines out there that we've looked at, and there's a possibility. I'll never say never, but we need to go through the one stuff for it. Let's see. And Barb, we thank you for the patience as well. Sometimes there's a line of issues, right? And you just one thing after the other, and we go through. They do a fantabulous job. Princess Crystal and Princess Pilar. Yeah. We got the two princesses. I can't say that too much. Baby Blank. Yep. Baby Bling. Absolutely. Yep. To me, the holographic HTV cut on the little circles and then press reminds me Spangles. Yep. Absolutely. We got it for her. Let's see. And Wiz, flat out not work with Corel. It's not being coded. Update for that, but 6 will. 100%. Now, we are under the assumption that it'll flat out not work. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But we're telling everybody, hey, if you are on the subscription of Corel, Wizard 5 is not going to work. You need to upgrade with it. Do not have to upgrade your Corel for the 6. Correct. Because it'll work on there. Plus 26. That is with it. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get into those people that do not use the Wizard. I'm going to get into some Wizard stuff here because I've got some questions. I got to remember to share the entire screen so that way it can be seen on this. So we'll share that screen. We'll bring this guy up here. I'll put me down here in the corner. We'll hide this. And what do I have going on here? The multi-swirl? Yes. Okay. Is that what I have here? Yes. Oh, okay. I didn't put that in here. So we're going to start with this one, and then I got to find some stuff and bring it into there with it. Okay. So you can find this design. This is the one that we're going to make tonight. All right. And here's my question for you that don't use the wizard. This design is SS10 stones, right? Because they're 0.135. So they're SS10 stones. And the overall size of it is let's call it 6.5 by 5.25. All right. We're looking up here. That's basically what we're going to call it. How would those who are not using the wizard enlarge this? Like, if I want to take this to SS16 stones, right? If I want to take this to SS16s and I want to scale everything to that, hearts included, stones included, let me know in the comments how you are able to do that in your software, because I don't know. And I know that in the wizard, it is really easy to do, but I don't know on your end with it. Now, I like this design. I just don't care to me, it's kind of small, 6.5. I would rather it be larger, so that way we can get with it. The other thing that I like about this design is that we have the heart in here, but we could also, in reality, take the hearts out and you could put your own thing here. So what do you mean by your own thing here? Well, what if we did little ribbons, right? So we could do the ribbons. We could do the breast cancer awareness ribbons. You can do dementia awareness ribbons. You can do Alzheimer's ribbons. You can do the ribbons in here. So you have the heart and you have the ribbons in here. So another way to use the design. You can, inside of here, you could swatch these out for maybe the school logo, right? With DTF, it'd be really easy to print things as small. You'd replace those, put them in here with it, and now you're able to put it in there for that. So you can add different things in it. And this is where I really want you guys to think outside of the box when it comes to designs. You are not always stuck with the constraints of it. Like, okay, well, here, now I got this. So this design here is going to be 6.5 by 5.3. We've got SS10s in it and we've got hearts in it, and that's where it is. Well, that's not always the case because we can change some stuff. Okay, so with that, I'm waiting on your comments on how we can do this so that way it's there. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here so I can download the next one, because I need to know. I can't move on until you guys tell me how you would do that inside of your stuff. How would you make this work? How would you change that design? How would you do it? Because I need to know. So I need to know, one, if I'm talking correctly or if I'm talking my head out of my butt, because you guys will tell me one way or the other, right? Right. All right. Is that one? Yeah. I think this is the one that I need for it. We've got a lot of stuff on that back one there. Let's see. And what do we have in here with it for it? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not likely to upgrade to Corel. The only reason I had to upgrade Corel was because when I purchased it, back in, I don't even know, remember Lynn. Let's go 17, 18. I got it from Colt. I got it from who's closed out now. It started with, they start with a C. They were Sublimation. Who were they? Why can I not think of them? And it's not Coldesi. Who was it? I cannot think of who they were. That's who I purchased it from. When they closed, guess what went away? I no longer had access to those downloads. So I had to go ahead and buy it. And I figured, well, if I'm going to buy it, I might as well go ahead and just get the subscription and not have to worry about it. And now we got this. So we're good to go on it. Hearts with Love. No. Hearts with Swirl. No. Is that right? Where's Hearts with Love script? Where is this? Where's this one at? I might have to go find. I've got to go find a file. I got to go find a file because I don't have that file. So you guys are going to not so much go on a journey with me, but you're going to go kind of sort of on a journey with me, because I got to find it as we go through it. And like I said, I need to know, need you to tell me how you do that. So I need to, one, if if I'm just, I could be completely wrong because I don't use those other softwares, and that's where you guys help me out. You tell me, no, idiot, you can totally do it super easy this way with it. All you got to do is do this and this, and you're good to go with it. For those that have the wizard, do you know how you can upsize both the stone size? So from the from the SS10s to the SS16s, along with the HTV that's inside of there. Do we know how to do that? If not, no worries. We're going to show you how. But I'm totally looking for this design I can't find right now, and that's gonna. I thought I had it. I thought for sure I had it, and I had it. I had to have had it. Where did I save it on a different? I think I saved it on a different thing. That's what I did because that's why I was on the other one. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Okay, we're going to go get it. So that way I have it, and that way I can do it. And then you guys will understand what I'm talking about on the next part of all of this stuff for it. All right, let's see. There it is. Oh, that's right, because that one was unfound. So we had to do that. There we go. Now we are cooking with fire, possibly, folks. We'll find out as we go through this because, like I told you, I like to jabber along, and then we can go from there. Okay, back. Where are you guys at? You're right there. Okay, I found you. As we go through this, let's see. I could, 100% put baseballs in that print for it. Why the hell is this not opening? I'm feeling frustrated because this is not opening with it. And that's a bummer. That's a bummer that it's not opening, and I don't know why. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try and do that and see if that will open it that way. Okay. Yep, put baseballs in it. I take parts of the design to make difference all the time. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Especially on a lot of these where they have little pieces and things that you can do. When I shop for designs, I always think, what else can I do with them? Yeah. Like anybody with the baseballs, you know that just by changing from white to, the yellow, you now have softballs, right? Right. That's right. Condi. That was it. Condi. You are right with that. So that way we have that for it there. Condi. I knew it was something out. Without the wizard, you just have to enlarge the whole design until the circle's mass is 16s. You could do shamrocks for St. Patty's Day. Yes, you can. We've got some shamrock. We got some shamrocks coming for stuff that's going on here over the next few weeks that we're going to show with it. So yeah, okay. I'm going to bring this back here because I don't know why the one didn't show. Okay, but we're going to bring it back to the screen. Bring it back to the screen. There it is. Back to the screen. Okay, so in the wizard, this is how simple it is.
How long till you're ready for me?
I can be ready for you pretty quick. Why? What do you need to do?
Well, I'm gonna scrub hands here.
Oh yeah, go do that, and then I'll continue on. She's gonna join us here in a few. So here's how simple it is in the wizard, right? So in the wizard, we got everything selected, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we have SS16 selected up here. All right, and I don't know if my little highlighter thing won't work, but I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see it right here. Right at the top under Design Wizard, you have your drop down for your stone selection sizes. And so I have this selected at an SS16. Now, one click, resize. You see when you hover over a button, it tells you what it is. Resize your rhinestone design with one click. Well, let's just see that. We're taking one click. Boom. Ta-da. That's it. That's as easy as it is in the wizard to resize that. So, boom, there it is. Oh, what? You don't like that? Well, maybe we want to take that down to SS6s. Okay. Boom. One click. SS6s, just like that. So now that's a little big left chest logo at 5 inches, but still not too shabby. You want to change it back? We just come up here again and hit that button right there, and it's going to resize it all right there. It's at 10s. Now it's at 16s. We hit the button again. There it is. Now that design's 8 inches wide, 8.3. So a lot, super simple and super easy to be able to do this for it. So this is what I mean by the wizard. It was literally one click. For those that have the other stuff, how long would it take you to do it? And what did I see? Somebody in here where you would take this, you would drag it until everything is sized and those are the size that they need to be. that seems cumbersome. That seems cumbersome when I can just take this and just go like that and just change it for it. So that is where it was there. Yes, right? See, Sharon? Like something super simple, something as simple as that, not realizing that because we don't know everything that it does. We're like, okay, it's going to resize that. Didn't realize that. I'm telling you, you are not the only one. And this, my friends, is why you join the Hall of Fame. Because it's things like this. It's going over the buttons. It's going over the different processes. Pilar may do things one way. I may do things one way. Sharon may do things one way. Crystal may do things one way. So many of these other ones may do things, their way to do it. But it's not the wrong way to do it. You're just seeing a different way to do it. And that is something that is so easy to do, to just be able to just hit a button and it changes the size. And it's just as simple as, okay, here. Yep. Oh, we're going to change it back to 6s. Hover, click, done. Oh, we're going back to 16s. And where's the 16s? There it is, done. So with that, really, really easy to do. And you can do that with any of the designs. Like, they get stones in it. Here it is, going through that. And let's see, using a Cricut, I was told that you can change the size of a template in design space. However, I'm thinking you could possibly go to contour, hide all the circles, and change the size. Ooh, that's what I'm saying, right? It's one click. So, I've gotten messages that, the wizard is overpriced. It's not. It's not even overpriced when it's going to be at its normal price for it. This is what I mean by saving you time. That literally took, a fraction of a second to click a button. And so if you don't have it and you have to do it another way, how long does that time take? Well, for us at our shop rate is $125 an hour. So let's just call it $2 a minute. All right. 60 times 2, $120. We're leaving some on the table, but $2 a minute. Now, to me, in our shop, that means for the wizard to pay for itself, it needs to save me 30 minutes per month in time. That's part of buying back our time. That buys back our time. Doing things like as we go through this, here it is. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the black box to make Crystal happy. But another thing is now we have this selected here, and we're going to go to our mock-ups, right? Oh, okay, so we've got the shirt, we've got simulated stones, one burnout, and we're just going to hit that button right there. It's going to process its little brain out, and boom, there it is. It created a mock-up for us. Oh, I must not have selected them all because look, part of them's missing. Ever do that? Part of your stuff's missing because you didn't select it all? Yep. I'm telling you guys, I screw around and screw up just as much as everybody else. Then you just go back to the page and you do it, and now you come back here, and to change it, you're just selecting the shirt, color change mockup. There it is. There's your stuff. There's your simulated stones. There's everything done for it. Super easy, super fun. You can change the background or the highlight of it. Right click to change the highlight of it. Change the color of the shirt. Maybe I don't like a blue shirt. Maybe I don't like that either. Maybe a red shirt. Let's go red over here. Yeah, let's go one of these reds. It looks better that way. But just that simple. So things like that. This is where you're buying back your time by using the wizard. Pretty simple, pretty easy, nothing crazy with it. And you can get some wild with this. So we got this red one here. What if we want to change the highlight to, something else? You just right click on it and it'll change the highlight to, there it is black. There it is there. You can bump around, change what you want. How do you want to see it? Pretty simple and easy to do in the wizard. Now, I am going to try and do one other thing, and we're going to see if it will let me do it this time. And we're going to go and we're going to see if it'll let me, because I am trying to understand why this file will not open. Maybe I'll try the SVG version of it. We'll download that and see if by chance that will work, because I am not 100% sure. And you can tell it because I'm over here like, why won't this thing work, right? Why won't it work? No, that's not what I want, because that's going to be there for it. So we're going to go back into this one, and let's see, save as that, and let's see let's see how this one looks when it comes in. That's all we're gonna do.
Okay,
We're gonna see. Corey's gonna be ready, so we're gonna make this one pretty quick on it. And let's see. All right, import. Let's see if this one works. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not the one I want. That is not the one I want. Let's try the next one and see if that's it. Because it's being difficult with me. Did I grab this one? We're going to find out when it opens. Yes. Okay. All right. The one that we're working on to show you, just so we're clear. And this is a different one. I'm going to show how we get to this point on stuff. Here's the link for it. I'll post it in here, and that way you can see it. My Corel's just being weird, so you can go check out this design, and I'll grab it and I'll post it on the screen, and you can see that we're going to walk through this, and I'm going to get a little funky, magical with the stuff. All right, so there it is. All right. Here's the design that we're working with, okay? And it's a good design, right? We've got two colors of vinyl in here, and we've got an outline around it. We can see that we have the outline around it. But here's where I struggle with this. I want to do a scatter. And one of the things that we can do is, this is fine, but I want a little more. You ever want that? You want a little more with it? Just a little more? Well, how do we get a little more with it? Well, we're going to show you. This is super simple and easy to do. I'm going to delete this first so I don't run into anything. And then, I got my stone outline around it. And I'm telling you, I'm going to burn through this stuff. And if you guys want in-depth, that's why you join the Hall of Fame. That's where you'll get a boatload of the info with it. So on this, I'm going to take this one. And I'm just going to kind of move it here over the way. So that way I can have a little more fun to play with it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything. I'm going to come right up here at the top. And I'm going to create a boundary. So now I have a boundary. I don't have to worry about any inside cavities, any trash that's going to drive me nuts there with it. And I'm going to come over here to my place and fill. Place and fill, I'm going to select my faded heart 10 island, right? My sweet spot that I like going with is 5 islands. So we can see that right here. We've got outside selected. I've got add stone selected. I'm going to decrease my stone count by 25 each time. So those are my base parameters that I start with. And we go ahead and hit island fill. Boom, Bob's your uncle. There it is. Just created a scatter just like that. Now, as we look at this, that could be a lot in there. And so I'll come in and I'll start messing with it and clean it up. How do I do that? I'll click on line 1. And in line 1, I can see there's 158 stones in it. We have 2 options to reduce stone count. In the wizard, you have your up and down arrows right here at the bottom of it. So you can decrease by 1, and you can see as we decrease, everything moves around. Or if you don't want to sit and do that, because if you pay attention up here, as we decrease, we can see that number changing. So let's just change this to like 125, right? All right, 125. Now let's change. If we can see, I still don't like it. So let me just hit down 1. A lot of times, boom, 1. Got me a lot of points on things. So we're good on that. So now I'm going to click on the second island. We've got 133 in there. Now let's just take that to like 101. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can do it. We can on stone's size for it there. And then if we go up here to our next one, we're at, what was that, 101. All right. On this one, 108. Let's drop this down to 75. And there it is. Just that simple. Just that simple to create a scatter. You can go ahead and select everything, break it apart. Now, where do we have stuff that might need to be worked on? Here's some stuff in here. We're just going to come in and move some stones around. Not that difficult. And with the wizard, you've seen how simple it was to add the stuff to it. So you can see, all right, we'll just dip out. We'll just dip out this one. We'll dip out that one. Over here. And what I try not to do that. I just kind of broke my own rule. Where my starting point is, I follow that boundary all the way. Even though I see stuff here, let me make sure that there's nothing else along the way. I'll come in through here. All right, everything looks good there. Up here's one, so let's just move some stuff and do some stuff there. I don't really, we'll move that guy right there. Remember, these are your stones. You decide what you think looks good. If I want to space these evenly, I'm going to select that one, hold down Shift, select the next 4, come over here to the wizard right here, and I'm going to respacing stones. Boom, replacing the stones. So, or respacing the stones, and then that's taken care of there. Coming in here, coming in hot, 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 hot. All right. I see I have extra stone here, extra stone there. We're just going to select these guys, and we'll come out to about there. Do the same thing. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And this is why I'm telling you, Hall of Fame, this is where you learn so much of this. Because I know I'm going quick. Why am I going quick? Because we got stuff to do, folks. We got stuff to do. And just like that, in just a few short minutes, we have. Now we're gonna clear this guy. We're gonna make this guy go all the way around. So we'll come up here and space him. It'll probably put some stuff on the line if I remember right. So we'll do that. No, it didn't put anything on the line. Spaced it perfect. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. And there's that. That, my friends, you see how simple it is to do a scatter fill inside the wizard. Now, you can do that with bins. You can do that with anything. Add a scatter. Be good to go with it over there. Now, what did I do? This is what I took. This is what I was with it. Here's what I ended up with. So that way we have our design here. That's with it. We cut it. We have everything squared away. And by the power of adding the stage and removing from the stage, oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. There. There's me. Corey's just standing over there. Look, I can see Corey just resting away on the table. We got her. Slacking on the job.
I was watching you, fool.
She was slacking on the job.
Watching
Okay. We're going to start with the first design. All right. First design is what we're going to stick with. All right. On this one, this is the swirl heart design. And for this, what are we using for stones, Corey? What do we have choices for stones over there? AB crystal, because these are 16s, right?
Correct.
All right. So we got 16. We got the SS16 stones. We're doing the crystal with that. And I believe
I've never brushed 16s in before.
What?
I've never brushed 16s in before.
Yes, you have.
I don't think so.
This is awesome. We've been doing this for 8 years. Corey's never brushed in SS16 stones. I find that hard to believe, but
I think we've only ever used pens.
We're gonna find out. So we're gonna see how first time we're giving her. We're popping her seal right here. We're breaking her in live because we're gonna show you how easy it is to do this. So remember, the more stones that you use, the easier it is to brush things in. And for those who have never seen rhinestones get brushed into a temple before, how does it work? Well, the stones are cut, the circles are cut just a tad bigger than what the stones are. They will fall into the holes. That's as simple as this. Oh, wait, like how do they end up the way they are? Well, that's because they're pointed on one side, flat on the other. As you move them around, the pointed ones, if they're in the holes, they get knocked out because they're not able to drop in the hole because it's there. The flat ones, the flat side ends up in it, and pretty simple, easy to go, just like that. It's able to do it. So, as you can see, she brushed those in pretty sweet with it.
Yeah, but now I gotta get the extras out.
And now she's going to figure out some other stuff I couldn't hear. But SS16s on this. And then I believe for the glitter that we're going to use is the neon purple. I believe neon purple. Now, as she is doing this, for those that had asked about 24-inch flock, 24-inch flock is coming. It'll be here more than likely sometime next month. We are having it manufactured. There is a limited run of it, so we can see, how well it does. I want to say about 750 feet of it is what we'll go with that. So you'll have the option for 24-inch flock coming here soon. It's on order. When it gets here, you'll be notified. That's why you want to be on our email list. And remember, if you have ever taken yourself off our email list, that's why you don't get emails. That's why you don't get updates. That's why you don't see things that you should see because, hey, you need to be on the email list for it. So that is coming. DTF update, while Corey is brushing these in here, is we think we have it figured out on Ship for Shop. We're just at the tail end of making it so it works. Like we could go on the site, you could order stuff right now with a direct link. The way that the theme is built is it it's not allowing us to put the categories and subcategories the way that we'd like. So we are working through that issue with the develop team, the dev team, to get that figured out. Until then, you can always order your DTF through Fat Dad Print Co. and use the code TRW25 to save 25% off of your first order, because that's cool. That's what we like doing. Corey, how is brushing in those 16s? It looks like you're struggling a little.
The brushing in was fine. It's just getting the extras out because they just want to hang out in there.
And it looks like, man,
Yeah.
why is it so damn grainy tonight? That's like super grainy over there. No, it's just the camera. I don't know. Like the feed or something. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know.
On that
I didn't do anything.
So as we go through, we're going to do this. And then from there, we have pressing cheat sheets on the site too, if you need them. Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff on the site. Could you use 10s and press those first and 16s? Yeah. But I would do, if you wanted, like, what do you mean, Barb? Like the same design? Yeah, you could do that. But in my instance, we would do them both at the same time, just like we would do 10s and 6s. We would just do them, 2 different templates, pick them up and go through it at the same time with it, is what I would do with it. Let's see. Oof. Carol, I hope you have great luck with that. There's been so much mixed results on it, and I hopefully that you got one of the good ones. It reminds me of Xtool DTF printer when it came out, and that's where I'm like, I hope everybody gets what they paid for and it works correctly for them. Let's see. There are questions about placing a DTF order. Yeah, because then I should be able to answer you there, Jocelyn. Yep, so go in there. It's chunky for me on too long quality. Chunky. What is chunky? I don't understand that, Crystal. It's chunky for me too. Oh, it's chunky. Okay, quality of the screen. Got it. I was thinking the stones. I'm like, what? Okay, chunky. There it is. Yeah, now it's just being weird. I can see where it's weird. Mine looks to be fine, but it looks to be a little off on that. Now, for those asking about YouTube memberships, go up, hit the memberships, go down, find the YouTube button that says boost or help out, or there's some new buttons here in YouTube. Those really help us. Leaving comments help us. But memberships, there are 4 levels of membership. You get, as you go higher up, you get things. Hall of Fame members, you get 2 hours of training per week. And most times it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Things can change. Holidays happen, birthdays happen, doctor's appointment, life happens. But if anybody has been in it longer than what we've owned it, it was super sporadic before. And so I wanted to try and create, a consistency with it so it would be set, ready to go. So those are Tuesdays, Thursdays. All-Star Training, you get 1 of those per month. It is typically the 2nd Wednesday of the month. So guess what? All-Star Training tomorrow. Now, the big part of these trainings is wizard training. Here's how to use the wizard. Here's the things that we use it for. The bigger part of it, though, is you. We need your help. What are things that you want to see? What are troubles that you're having? I will tell you this. I know that some people have said, hey, if I see scatter one more time, I'm going to do something. Well, guess what? More often than not, what is going on there? Oh, okay. I had to look and see because
if I put this down and it's the wrong direction.
What?
If I put this down first because it's flatter.
Yeah, put it down first. Do whatever you want.
But the heart might not be straight then.
The what might not be straight?
The heart.
Well, you kind of layer it together, baby. Figure that out. Let's see how we do it. So you do HTV first, then stones. You're going to use
typically.
Yeah. So you're going to lose. Yeah. You're going to see, where it is with it. And from there, this is where I would fold that in half and you have your center mark. And then, if your center mark, if you're the template's cut here, this is what it is for it. But that's why I say there's so much that that we can do, but if people aren't asking, or how to do something, this fallback is pretty much scattered because it can be used in so many different instances for it, because so many people have asked for that training for it. How do I do it with this type of letter? How do I space my fonts with it? How do I do this? How do I do that? And so help a girl out. Bars won't teach you anything. Okay, so we're gonna press HTV first. She didn't even give us a chance, folks. She just went. She just went. She didn't even butt in. She's just like there. Nothing will stick to that parchment. Not wax, parchment. Nothing will stick to that parchment. I don't think anything. Corey goes through. So there we are. We got hearts. We're done. We're done. There it is. We're done. We're done. Yay! And this is the neon glitter. We're not done. We just did the stones first. So now she's going to come in here. Did she use a new piece of? No, she did not use it. Look. That piece of parchment is from October, folks. Or that piece of transfer tape is from October. That is the skull from October. So I know that she's just
Where
over
did
there.
that come from?
I don't know where you're hoarding stuff from.
It just appeared.
Yeah, it just appeared.
Like,
what'd you
legit, it was not up here, so I don't know where it came from.
Yeah,
Get off my
right.
face.
Read above, goofball. Oh, the parchment. Thin layer parchment on the top. Oh, yeah. That's stupid parchment. Here's the thing. Like, I get it where stuff is. Nothing sticks to it, but this is way more fun for stress. This is way more fun. Like, here it is. And we could see it. It is chunky, as Crystal called it. I think it might be just something with that paper, because it seems like when we take the transfer stuff away, it decides, the feed decides to get good for it.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, so now she's going to go ahead and press this. And what are you pressing that at, Corey?
325 or 15 seconds.
325, 15 seconds. That's what we have to do there for. Yes, you have to do the HTVs. You don't have to, Eric. I'm telling you. You can do it. And here's where we'll run into it. Because there's instances when it comes to your pressure. Like, you can tell she pressed the shit out of that. Oops, I swore. Sorry.
What do you mean? Why?
No. I'm just saying with the pressure, because of what it's on there, we're fine with it. And you're fine. Because there are in some instances where you have to do things that you typically.
Yep, I need to let it cool down. These are bigger stones.
Yeah. Let's see. So this is something that we found, and I need to know your guys' instance on it. On some stones, a hot peel doesn't work every time. And when that happens, that's why I'm gentle on those first ones. Let's see how everything reacts and plays, because it will go on there, and then you do it.
Where'd
so then
stone go?
probably by your foot.
What?
Probably by your foot. I don't know. I'm gonna mess with their stuff over there. So she's just gonna cool this off a little, and then come here and do that, and get it boom, boom, done, ready to go, and you're able to do it for it. So that's what we have for it. Let's see if you guys have spec things you'd like to learn in classes. Email info and email in if you have questions on things. If you how something works, a button and that. We're going to sit down. We're going to kind of come up with like kind of 8-part different things with it, and stuff's going to fall in those buckets. And if nobody has anything, those are going to be the fallback to it. Here she goes.
This tape is really sticky.
It's getting chunky on the screen. But I can see the sparkle come through the chunkiness. Yeah,
Listen, I'm trying. Easy peasy, dude.
I'm digging it. I dig how that turned out. Neon purple glitter.
Good Lord.
That transfer tape.
That's going in the trash.
Wait, did everybody hold on? I need somebody to go back and make sure to record that. Corey's throwing away transfer tape. Ooh, man, that looked good. Yeah, so see it's there. Now it's there. So that is AB Crystal SS16s and neon purple glitter HTV. So that's what we have for that one. Pretty sweet little setup for it. Pretty sweet little setup for it. She's going to bring that over to me. I'm going to remove. I'm going to remove while she does that. There it is. I'm going to show it to you while she gets the next one set up for it. So it makes me happy.
There's
All right.
stone missing somewhere because I just found a blue dot.
You just found a blue dot?
Like when I lifted it up on the.
No.
It'd be on the left hand side here holding it up to you.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You guys tell me. Are we missing a stone somewhere? Somebody tell me. We're missing a stone.
Hold on. I can tell you. It'd be right.
There's that. And
it was right over here.
one of these. Oh, right here.
Oh, right there, missing the stone.
I mean, but if you look at that, that's over here like that. So
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why I missed the stone. I missed the stone. That's why I don't get it. But look
I'll
at that
fix
sparkle. Just that sparkle from there. That's just the standard AB crystal SS16s, and that is the neon purple. Oh man, the AB really picks up the purple from the neon purple, and I'm gonna see if I can kind of get it here so you can see it there. So you can see the purple on it. That neon purple. Oh, look at that. Man, that's gonna be nice. Nice. Neon purple, crystal AB. All right. Now I'm gonna bring back to the stage. Corey's back on camera, so we're giving her heads up for stuff. And so we're gonna do the one that we created. Now this one is gonna be Lagoon, I believe. Lagoon Glitter. Yeah, it's gonna be Lagoon Glitter. It's gonna be Fuchsia Twinkle. And it is going to be, I don't even know what the hell she picked out for stones on this.
I'm between.
Okay, so she's between stones. So now this is where we need your guys' help. You are going to help us decide which one, which stones that we're going to use for this, right? This is all going to be.
I think dragon might be better.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I dig dragon. So what do we have for options over there of stones, Corey?
Dragon and twilight.
Dragon or twilight? Let me hear in the comments, and you can see the comments too, right, Corey? Dragon,
yeah.
Twilight on which ones that you think we'll have for it. So material wise is going to be what did I say it was the Lagoon Glitter, and Lagoon Glitter presses at what the 320 for 15 seconds with a warm peel, and on the twinkle, because the twinkle,
Carol Sue, if they're lighter, they're not going to show as much because I'm putting it on a lighter shirt.
So that's right.
Something darker, brighter.
And on twinkle is going to be a warm peel at 305 or 15. So we're good to press them. We're good. You can tack press, go press, and there's that for it.
Tiana says dragon. I think dragon's everything I've seen.
Yeah.
Teresa, Nora K. All right, we're doing dragon.
Dragon it is. That's what we're going to see. Let's see. While Corey's brushing those. And now these are, those are SS10s, right? Right? I made that.
Yeah.
All right. Like I just thought Pilar made me second guess myself earlier. I'm like, I did that. You can find SS16s. So they're right there. In fact, I can SS16 stones. I can, once Corey is done this, I can show you on the site where to go with it, because I don't know. I'm gonna look and see while she's going with it there. Rhinestones, hot fix. We got hot fix. We're gonna go the hot fix. Those are the SS diamond cut 16s. We'll click it right there, and that's pretty simple. So I'll walk you through it as soon as she's done here.
In a few minutes.
I will be able to walk you through, because I think it's pretty easy, because everything's in. So that's 20 bags is what you need of it, because they come in 10 gross bags. So we'll walk you through that. All right. What is the file path for the mockups? I think I only have a few. Carol, send in the email, because then I don't know what it is. Crystal probably has it right off the top of her head, but I don't have it off of there. Let's see. Weirder say she's thrown it in the trash but didn't see it. Alan, but we know what that looks like now. We know that it is a skull and hearts, right? So there. Yes, that first design is on the website. Link is in the description here, but I will go grab that as well, because it was a heart swirl. And if you get the heart swirl right now, okay, it's $4 for it. It's regularly $10. It's on sale for $4, and you can use the code TWT25 Yeah, no, that won't save on that. Don't do that. TWT 25 won't save on the design, but it's only $4. It is only $4 for it. Sorry, I got ahead of myself on that. So I'll post the link down here for that so you can have it. Okay, so she brushed in those dragon, the dragon ones. Dragon. That missing stone makes it one of a kind. Absolutely, just like us. Each one of us own one of a kind for it. Own one of a kind. Let's see. It's under SS16s. Like legit. I will Saul I will show you as soon as I'm there. New design? No, it's an old design. Now this one currently that we're doing here, we literally just made today from a design where it just had a single stone outline around it, and we made it into a scatter one. So there it is for it. Let's see. As we go through, with the rhinestones, lighter stones, dragon, we got through all those. Dragon, I love the dragon stones. I really do. Yeah, look at that, Pilar. Thank you for it. Let's see, and that way it goes there. The Shopify move. I'm hoping it happens this year, but we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out. Search dragon on the website, and it came up as a selection. There we go. Perfect. That way we got it for it there. Everything's in there, and it's popping up. Well, yes, we do have dragons on the site, too. We do. I need to buy another scoop. How do you lose a scoop, Sharon? Now I'm getting rhinestones. Oh, that seems fishy. I think somebody took your scoop for something else. Okay, so she did I didn't know what was going on here for a second. So she did Lagoon in whatever they're called. The Lagoon Glitter is the inside heart. The Twinkle is, what did we decide that was? Fuchsia. Fuchsia Twinkle is the outside. So what she's going to do is she's going to put this in here. She's going to give it a tack press, peel on that, and then she'll come back with the fuchsia tack press. And who's used the Twinkle? Or better yet, has anybody not used the Twinkle? Twinkle comes in quite a few different colors for it. And it's silver, red, copper, orange, gold, green, aqua, royal blue, navy blue, purple, fuchsia, and rainbow. And we'll see if we can. You can do the little lights on, lights off. And I don't know if we can pull lights on, lights off here. We can try to and see what comes up, but it's going to be kind of difficult. All right. So she did the first one, and now she's coming in here and do a little adjust-a-magoo to make it fit on this, because that's kind of what happens. That's why you just do that quick little tack press to make it all fit nice and neat in there. So now she'll come back and she's like, oh, it's a little off here, it's a little off there. Now, ways that you can make that, you make the contour bigger, right? You can make the contour bigger so that way you have more room to play with in there. You can cut stuff apart. I've seen people do that too. There's multiple ways to do it. So she's going to let it just cool a little.
I'm going to do the 15 seconds because this is the last layer of vinyl.
All right. You do what you got to do, boo. You do what you got to do, boo. I have the Rainbow Twinkle. It rocks. I love it. I think $4 for design. I'm right there with you. There's a lot that are on there for it. That's why I said, those credits, like when you look at the credits at the 20, for those that got it, and, they had it. Oh, great. Coffee McCoff's a lot down. When you have those and you ever, you go ahead and, designs, like go back and look. There's so many designs that are back, old things. You'll see a lot of those pressed, like the baseball stuff. We got requests for one of our little leagues to do stone stuff, and they picked out stuff from the site. So we're going to do a bunch of those. So you're going to see a bunch of that. And there's new baseball one comes. I know baseball, softball come in. The St. Patrick's Day is coming, and then Easter is right behind it. So lots of stuff. Twinkle is a really cool effect. You got to trust the process. It is so weird to wheel, right? To weed. So weird, just because you're just not used to how it goes. Now, we use the dragon stones on this. Dragon stones. I still have some listed as Ronnie, let me tell you about mislabeled stuff and not knowing. Like, we spent a small fortune to ship a small shipment over to China to have them match for us because we have so much stuff that we didn't know what it was because labels don't match, colors don't match, things don't match, and we're like, we need to get to it. So that it's going to be processed over the next 3 to 4 months to go through all of that to see what it is from there. Oh, I was recording earlier and the cork fell out. I was like, floor. Oh, I know that feeling. I almost did it last week. All right. So here it is. What is she going to do? She's going to pull to make sure that the stones are there. Yeah, there it is. Oh, everything's looking chunky. I can't wait to see why it just doesn't like the stones tonight. That's what it is. The stones is making it all kinds of wonky. There it is. Ooh, that's gonna look good over here when she brings it over here, because it is kind of shitty to see right there. Your camera sucks tonight. All right, Corey, go ahead and bring that over to us.
I'm going to use these extra hearts, and I'm going to put them maybe on sleeves or in a pocket or something.
So that's something else to think about. I'm going to show you. Like Corey's still on the screen. I'm on the screen too. So when I weeded this out because we had the inside of it, I kept the hearts. So now she's going to replace those hearts and do stuff with it. So as we got stuff on here, let me show you while she's thinking it. Say she's got a pretty head. Whoa, there goes the camera.
Sorry.
There goes the camera on stuff. There it goes. Yeah. I spent hours setting everything up only to get this destroyed in the matter of minutes.
It's good.
Yeah. So, it looks so good. There's dragon stones.
You still have me on screen.
I'm gonna pull you off the screen. Oh, all right. Hold on. Yeah, hold those up to the camera. So
talk about hot fixes or not hot fixes.
So these are flatbacks. Which one's which?
This is potion.
That's potion.
And this is.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's dragon.
I think that was dragon.
I think it's dragon. Okay, it could be. I have to run up and grab the bag.
Pretty sure it's dragon. And is the other one potion or is the other one the new color?
This is potion. The new color.
All right.
Is.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm going to have to show those off over there because your screen sucks.
All right. I'll have Hudson bring them over.
Your screen sucks. All right. Yeah, your screen sucks. We'll make that there. Okay. So she's going to take the hearts that we cut out from inside of here. She's going to put them on the sleeve. So we've got the twinkle. We've got the lagoon, which the lagoon is pretty damn sweet. And then the dragon. So if we put that on there, look at that all the way through there. That looks so good too. Now, let's see if we can do this right. Okay. So we're going to see if this works out. We're going to try this. First time trying it. I got to find my camera. We got to find my camera. We got to turn on the photo. We got to turn on the flash. We got to make sure the flash is on. Okay. So you've got that right there. You guys can see. Oh, maybe I can see. Flash on, right? We got to make sure flash is on. I got to make sure I have the button right here so that way I can see. Now, if we hit the button, woo! Did you see that? Did you see that funness? So it flashes. Boom. So it glows. Yeah. That thing looks so awesome. So that is the lagoon glitter, the fuchsia twinkle, the dragon stones on it. Now, Corey's going to tell me. You can take that back to mom because I think she's going to press stuff on it. Is she still down here? She did just. Yes, these are dragon. So these are on flatbacks because remember they're on sale too. There's the dragon, wolf, and these are little compacts that she's trying stuff out on. So she's seeing how those work. But there's dragon. Ooh, this is potion. Oh, potion looks good. Potion looks so good. That sparkly goodness with potion is fantabulous. And now this one is the new color. This is she down here? She ditched us. This color's coming in stock. This color matches Chloe. This is what Chloe's gonna be. Oh, that is a good color. That is a good color. It's kind of, I don't even know how really to explain it. It's like a pinky to blue to purple. She gives me something, then she ditches us. And I don't like that because I can say maybe like a rosy gold in there too. But I'm going to try and see if I can. There it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's what we got there. Okay. When she comes back, if she comes back, we'll figure out what all that stuff is. What?
Light rose AB and you're pixelated.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. No, great. My camera's wonky. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see what happens here because everything's looking good and everything's showing there. Let's see. There, I'm back. Anybody? Any better? Any better? Any better? Yeah, all wonky. Yeah, let's see. Is that better? Let me know. If not, we're here at the end. I couldn't even tell what this last one was. I'm not sure what the color is going to be. Light pink AB, I think is what she said. That was that one. There. Yeah. Phone charger. That's what it is. Let's see. Yes, better. And that's Polar. Let me tell you that too. If you ever have issues in StreamYard when it does it, like I said, just hit the reload button and come back in, and that's the part of it being on the server is it just does it. So there's that. Pretty cool on there. And then there's the other two. This was Potion and Dragon. Corey's going to start doing more time-lapse things. She's going to start doing more flatback projects on it. I think she's going to put together some flatback kits as well, besides the shoe kit on different things. She's looking at her in April, got some ideas together, and April's going to kind of lead up that division of things. So we're looking forward to see what they come up with on theirs things for it. Okay, we got that. We've got all of that there. Everything's good to go here. Okay, so here's what we got, though. Here's what we got. As we go through stuff, we've got some giveaways to do, right? It is 8:19. Just turned 8:20. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Get your orders in, get entered into the giveaway, get everything there with that, because then we'll draw for some mini packs, and we will give away this template. We'll give away this template on the SS16s because I know a lot of people haven't cut SS16s tonight. So that way you'll be able to get that and check that out and see that and get that. So order them up from it there. Okay, as we go through it. Yes, and that's the thing. We're going with that's like we have that whole other side of the business, right? Of the flatback side. And it's never really been anything a whole lot done for it. It was the shoe kits, and that was kind of it. And then there was just the one choice for it. So we're looking, how can we make that better? You guys can help with that. Here's how to do it. Corey's looking at doing little projects like these where they're compacts. I mean, these ones are cheesy. That's where she's like, these are super cheesy, but it at least gets the color in there. And that guy is pretty handsome in there. So how you doing? Same. So, doing projects like those, just little things that won't be intimidating to people, but you're able to do it and show it off and do that. So she's been going through different projects, different things like that to put kits together. That's in the pipeline for it. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Ronnie. And that was, part of working with our friend Kelly over at, the Crystal Ninja, of what we can do in some partnerships and some things back and forth, because we do work for her and she does work for us. And so, hey, what's the collaboration that we can do? So yes, katanas will be coming in. I'd probably say in beginning of next quarter is when they will be coming in. It's just beginning of the year's tight, man. And so we're just really, new products. They're tough to bring in, but going through stuff to do it, to make sure it all's there. Yes. Show the SS16s. Yes. Let's show that. So I'm going to pull up the home website, and that's what we can do. We can show on that. Thank you for the reminder on that. Okay, now we're going to share a screen, and we're going to share a tab. Okay, so we're sharing a tab. This is a tab. All right. For those looking for SS16s, I'm going to show you how simple it is. We're going to go to Rhinestones. We are going to click on Rhinestones. We are going to come down here, and we're going to hover on Rhinestones and rhinestuds, and then we're going to slide over, and we're going to go to Rhinestones. Okay? Now we're in Rhinestones. You have your different ones up here, your Crane Low Lead, your DMC, your Diamond Cut Premium, your Rhinestuds. You can also scroll down here, and it'll give you different options to look at it. So SS16s, right? SS16s, Hot Fix Diamond Cut, right here. Boom. Let's click on that. And here's everything we have available for SS16s. 10 gross bags is what you have right here. These are the colors that we have. That's crystal, the crystal premium, the platinum, the opal, the crystal AB, the crystal AB premium, blue zircon. So you can see that we have them here. So if you wanted 200 gross, you're just going to come in here and put 20. And that's what it does. It'll add them to the cart. And then you'll add the code TWT25 and you'll save 25% off. So pretty simple. I feel like it's pretty easy to get to and get that in there for it. Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know. Any other questions, comments, concerns on that? Also, they said when something that you can use, I'm going to make that one bigger with it, is while you are on it, while you're here on the website, the search bar, you're like, look for stuff you like Mega Bling. That's something that, when somebody's asking about it, type in Mega Bling, hit enter, and here's what's going to happen. Anything that is Mega Bling is going to come up on it. So it's where you can see that we've got some stuff up there. I'm going to get this one, and because now Hattie's a baddie, so we're going to put Hattie here. Hattie she doesn't know about this yet. I just seen it, just may think about it. I'm going to go Hattie the baddie. I'm going to make her that shirt and then make her wear it. But you can see all of the Mega Bling. See, like here's Scatter. Get into the Hall of Fame, and you will learn how to be able to create images like this and be able to create the templates for it. So there, so you have the different ones. And you can come back up here, and like you said, all these old, not these, they are old, but all these other designs that we don't even think about because we don't look. And that's not anybody's fault or anything. We're just not looking for it. So for baseball, as we look at stuff, there's ones where we're coming up with a different bow. I do know that for sure that we're doing with it. But on the rhinestone side, you can also, as we go through and see it, there's a bunch of old school designs that are on here that have been around for years that people have probably never seen before that would look really, really sweet. Now, another way, especially if you're looking at rhinestones, is if you go to designs and you just come down here to rhinestones, you can select it this way, and you can come in here and you can search by theme. So you select by theme, and now let's come over here and we're going to search by sports. And now we've got our sports over here. We're going to select baseball. So now anything that has to do with baseball that is a rhinestone design, it is in here. So you're just able to go down and do it. We're going to do the decal, the Bling Anything decal kit next week. And it's the baseball one because baseball and softball, we're going to show you the two different ways to do that. But as we go down and see, like, oh, all right, and some of these, I'm not going to lie, kind of hokey, kind of meh, view them all. You can check the page, go here. But some of them, like, damn, that one is pretty sweet. I dig that one. I'm going to use it, and we're going to use it. And then when they picked out stuff for the thing up there, it was like Baseball Life was picked out. There was the Mega Bling. Where's it at? Mega Bling, this Mega Bling laces, and that's only $6.40. So that was one of the ones that they picked out for it. The number one fan is one that they picked out for it. The flip flops is one that they picked out for it. Where's another one? I'll know as soon as I see it. As soon as I see it, they'll pick it out because it was down towards the bottom. And if I just talk enough, then it'll come up here and then we'll be able to see it. But it was the words that came across with everything. So that way we had it. Baseball heart. It was baseball heart that they did as well. And then it'll be a softball heart too. But it was words that went along. Where the hell was it? Baseball grandma. No. Where was it? It was. I'll have to go back and check my list to see what exactly one it was, and then I'll go look and find for it because I know they had quite a few. But that's what it is. You can spend hours there searching for things and doing that with it. So, okay. With that, does anybody love the fonts? I have a ton that I bought. Okay, we've got everything in there, right? Anybody else in checkout? Are we good to go with that where I can go ahead and get some drawings ready to go. Get some stuff ready to go because I'm going to go check those things and bring that up because I think we're good to go on there. First, in the ones from the giveaway, we're going to pull those and pull all the names from the giveaway in there. We got those ones. So I'm going to drop that in here. And then I'm going to go find my other one. And here's 210. We'll get those ones in here. All right, we've got that. There's these ones being filled. These ones being filled, Crystal. The ones that where you're highlighting. Those the ones that are there. Okay, Crystal's filling stuff now. And then we'll also do for the 5-year membership. I am assuming, is this the one that I think it is right here? Right here, this one here. Is that the guy we all know and love as it goes through? I just want to make sure that it's right there because I think it is, but I just want to make sure before I say something. Yes, it is. Okay. I had to go look because I'm like, it threw me off. Okay. 5+ year member of the 5+ year member of the membership. Jeez, of the YouTube membership. Let's go ahead and get that. 3, 2, 1, winner of that. It threw me off, Eric, because there's a G in front of it. That's what threw me off for it. Eric Sutton. Congratulations to you, sir. To claim, just pick out your mini pack, take a screenshot of it, SKU number, throw it on there. You have 2 weeks to claim. Email in. Congratulations to you, Eric, for winning that, my friend. All right. So now I can go back in here and I see the little thumbsy ups there. We're good to go. I know. I see that now, Crystal. That's it. It just threw me off on it. It threw me off on it. All right. I'm pulling the names from here so we can go ahead and do that. And we can enter those in here for the people that purchased. And let's see, for this one, they are going to win a mini pack of choice. All right. Mini pack of choice. We're going to open the race screen and we'll pull this up here. And now I got to stop that screen share and share another one. So we'll share another screen share and then you guys, we'll get you all up in the business, right? Okay. So here we go. We got 38 people ready to race in the Heat Press Dash brought to you by the Rhinestone World. And we're going to go ahead and start that off in 3, 2, 1. Did anybody else when they count down, did you hear the Mario Kart theme in your head? Ding, ding, ding. There it is. Here we go. Who's got it? Ooh, what do we got a new player in the game? Tim's a Heat Press. That's what it is there. As we come through it, Sharon's coming up. Ruslin's coming there. Jocelyn and Ronnie. Come here, Kate. Debbie, Gloria, as we go through this, who's Tim's going to get it? It's farther down there. Who's going to come across the line at the finish right there? And there we go. Sharon Wright. Congratulations, Sharon. You have won a mini pack of choice. Take a screenshot of it. Go ahead and what's the word I'm looking for? Take SKU, email in, and then they will drop that into your account. I'm going to go set up the race for the flock template. Now, magic flock template from tonight. Magic flock template. Here's how this works, right? If you ordered tonight, we'll include it with your order. If you did not order, you have 2 weeks to place an order. In the comments, let us know that, hey, I won the magic flock template from the 210 show. And then we will make sure to get that in there with you. I'm telling you, sometimes I might forget because I don't see it, or I'm stupid and I forget things. And especially I will take full acknowledgement if I screwed up a handful of orders while Corey was gone because we were busy and I didn't have somebody to double check my mistakes. And that's why we tried
to come back down here because you had questions.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure on colors of what the hell these were.
It is dragon and it's for light rose AB.
What this one is? That is?
That's dragon, yeah.
That's
That's light rose AB.
That's light rose AB is what that is. So I think this is coming in as a flatback.
It really lends itself to like a blue.
Yeah, I saw that like a blue.
On the screen,
pink,
it looks different.
Purple. It's pretty cool. This is going to be. Is this what Chloe's getting done in? That's what Chloe's going to get done into those. Yeah, Chloe's going to look good. Chloe's going to get redone into those with it. So, all right, now I'm going to go ahead and share the screen again. So that way we can get that in here and then get it in here. So there it is. We got 38 ready to race. This is for the magic flock template. Everybody get your Mario Kart. Bing, bing, bing. Here we go. 20 seconds to race. And who do we got pulling this out in the lead here? Look at that. Look at that. We got some wizards and some bling anythings and some hat presses and some stones and some heat presses. And I think, ooh, Gretchen's coming up there. Who's going to come up and win it? Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Ooh, Pasha was there. And then it was just like, boom. Sharon Wright. Magic flag template winner. Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. In your next order. Did you place an order tonight? I got to look and see. Did you have an order tonight? Have an order tonight? Have an order tonight? I don't think so. Next order. Go ahead. If you place an order tonight, remember that code TWT25. That'll be good through tonight. So after the show, go ahead, place an order, and we will get that magic template in there for you. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns from anybody before we get you out of here for the night? Number 2 weeks, ball drops. Give me your hard-earned cash. I will give you excitement and entertainment. Have some of the kids here to help out with it. We're going to give away a cameo. We might put together some mystery boxes. Do you guys like some mystery boxes of miscellaneous vinyls like glitters, holographics, puff, flock? Let me know because we might, put together a couple of those for it. So that way you can let me know on those. But 2 weeks, we're pushing for that one. We got new stone colors coming in that we're testing out and we're trying out and seeing it in both non-hot fix and hot fix. We'll start putting together. Corey, like I said, Corey and April are working on kitting some things for the flatback side of things because we've got a boatload of them. Why are we not doing more with them? Because, it was only a here and there thing. So has that for it, and that way we are good to go. Yes, claim your tangible items that needs shipped items on your next order requiring shipping. Make a note of what you want and the date in your order section so we can have it there. We got that with it. Everything else is good to go here. All right. It's mystery boxes. I think those would be kind of cool. I think we're kind of looking at that. Let's see. Other than SMS reminders about confirmation for the deals access, I thought I did that already. I don't know, Eric. I don't have an answer for you. I can find out. I think everything went out just to make sure because so many people said that they didn't, and they just wanted to verify that they got it, right? and then it's getting added to another list. So, all right, with that, you guys have an amazing night. Remember, tomorrow's Wednesday All-Star Training. That's going on. You can sign up for that membership still tonight and get in tomorrow's training. Hall of Fame stuff, Tuesday, Thursday. Sign up. That goes in there. Somebody asked about mentorship community. That's going to probably reopen March 1st. We're going to keep it the way it is. There's just going to be a few little adjustments. I did get some complaints from some people, so I need to get some things fixed in there. I just need to set some ground rules, because we have been running our own little crew in there, and so we gotta do that. Pretty much, we got to stay away from the golden three: religion, politics, abortion. Stay away from those, then we'll be good because everybody's got an opinion, just like a-hole, right? But look for that in there. And then with that, you're getting multiple calls a week, office hours on Wednesday. Dude, if you want to know about 3D printing, they are rocking and rolling and they're about that stuff. So a lot of good stuff there. All right. Good things coming. You guys have an amazing night. Thank you to Crystal. Thank you to Pilar. Thank you to Corey. Thank you to everybody for spending your Tuesday night with us. Until next time, peace, love, press on, and we will see you then.